Well, folks, here we are again. That's right, everybody. We're back here once again because, as you guys probably can tell by the title, we are redoing the First Step Solutions 250 from Daytona. So that is huge. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Detroit. The doctor is in, and let's get right into everything. Let's get to the screen here, and let me tell you exactly what went down. So last week, we tried to do this race, and what ended up happening was that we were about halfway through, and all of a sudden my phone lit up, and I got bombarded by harassment during the stream, and it just made me ruin the race, and we had to stop the stream, and I just went into a massive depression. But here we are again, because the good news is that unlike past games, if you quit a race, it'll reset you back to where it was as if you didn't run the race at all. Hey Glitchy, welcome. So, tonight we're finally doing it. We're going to redo the First Step Solutions 250. All of our points have been reset to when we last left the last race, which is the Corrigan Oil 200. And why am I not getting any noise from this menu? Hang on one second. Let me see if we can fix that really quick. I think that's something to do with... I think that's something to do with the sound thingy here. So let's fix that while we are here. Open the sound settings. Probably what it is I just need to I need to turn back on the microphone for this. So let's hit manage sound devices. Come on. I don't know why it's delayed trying to get to all this, but here we go. Okay, so disable and re-enable. Let's see, does that work? Perfect, it does. Okay, good. So we got that sorted out. Back to the screen we go. Alright. So here we are. And let me just go ahead and tell you guys this. After this Truck Series race is done, we will have 4 races left before we start the playoffs. And hopefully tomorrow evening, we will run the Jakes 200 from Dover. And then after that, it'll be off to Gateway for the Car Shield 200, then off to Vegas, and then off to Talladega, which that'll be the final race to lock everybody into the playoffs. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get this race started. Because I know you guys have been waiting for such a long time, that's for sure. So we need to get this race going right now. Not even sure what they were trying to say. Alright, so here we are at Daytona. I'm going to make one change to the truck itself because in the first race we were having a little trouble. Let me see. I need to bring the rear end ratio up a little bit. Let's put it to a 291 and see if that'll fix things. Alright, we got to do qualifying. So let's get into qualifying immediately. Let's go. So let's see how well we do here in Coors Light Pole qualifying. Do the speed, please. Don't worry, we will. I just needed to adjust something in the rear end gear that will help us out a little bit. So hopefully it does, and hopefully this will be a good lap. Doesn't really matter where we start here at Daytona, but we do have a couple of things that we need to do in this race. So let's see how it all plays. Okay, that's still a thing. So we didn't kill this car's top end at all. So the way that you qualify here at Daytona, as some of you saw, is that you have to start up way up at the top here. Because you're given 2 laps of qualifying. You're given 2 laps of qualifying. Here we go, and now we're on the clock. heading into turn 1 and 2. We're going to run just one groove below the wall. One groove below the wall. Not going to do anything too fancy here because we're up here at the top. Just need to really be careful. Hey, Fink. No, this is NASCAR Heat 5. I think I know who Fink is, but I don't remember. Alright, now as we come off the corner, we're now going to slam it down to the bottom. We're going to slam the truck down towards the bottom, and we're going to complete this lap of 49.83, which is not bad at all. And now we're going to run an IndyCar line here. We're going to run way to the bottom. Nice and easy through here. You don't want to run it too low, and we especially don't want to run it onto the double yellow lines if we can help it. And those double yellow lines are out of bounds. If we advance our position, that's not going to be great. Tell you what, this might be a pretty good pickup for us. Let's see what happens as we come out of the corner here. Off of turn 4 to the checkered flag we come. This will be a 49.26, 28th. So not a very good pickup, but alright, we're kind of near the back, but we can work our way to the front. And starting on pole is Sheldon Creed. Good for him. Alright, let's see what kind of... Alright, we're going to start 25th. So a bunch of trucks have fallen to the back, at least 3 trucks. Alright, here we go. 50 laps will make up the running here in the First Step Solutions 250. Here we go. So let's see who's going to drop to the back for this race. Angela Ruck, Ben Rhodes, and Brett Moffitt. Yikes. So a lot of good trucks are going to be starting way in the back here. Alright, well here we go everyone. You've waited all week, and we're finally going to do it. The pace truck is in. The starter has the flag. And the First Step Solutions 250 redo is green, green, green.
Got one outside now. Car high, careful.
Not getting off to a really good start here, but that could be because of the fact that we have to change the rear end gear a little bit to try and help us out. But it should be okay, because we're going to be able to keep the draft here a little bit. Let's get in behind Ben Rhodes, see what we can do.
Got one up top.
Ooh, Brett Moffitt just took the middle there and just really went for it.
Still there.
This is a 9-lap stage, so anything can really happen. So we can definitely make some moves here.
You're all clear up top there.
So we're going to stay behind Ben Rhodes for right now. Wait for these trucks to get the full song. Take it nice and easy and nice and smooth here. Don't go below the double yellow line. He's going to go up top. Ooh, I hit that and I bounced the truck up and down a little bit.
Stay on the bottom. Clear high, bud.
Get in behind Clay Greenfield, see if we can work with him a little bit. There's Austin Wayne South on the high side.
Still there.
When you're back here amongst all these trucks, it's very, very tricky to just kind of keep your truck nice and clean here.
Clear high, bud.
Meanwhile, at the front is Jordan Anderson. We're going to go in behind Mike Harmon. There's Joe Nemechek on the outside there in that 87 Fleetwing Chevrolet.
Careful, still there.
Actually, I can't tell if it's a Chevy or a Ford. No, it's a Chevy. I saw the snout. Slowly moving our way up the pack here.
Still there.
Look who's back here! Sheldon Creed has fallen no, not Sheldon Creed. Stuart Friesen has moved all the way back here. That is going to be good news for us because we need to finish ahead of him in order to take this points lead. Because we are still separated by 10 points. If Stuart Friesen is way back here and we're up near the top, that could spell danger for him. Now work our way up Still here with Jennifer Jo
One
Cobb,
outside now.
trying to get around her, but just can't do it.
Outside.
6 laps remain in stage 1.
Still there.
Okay, there we go. The pack kind of broke up just a hair. So we can go underneath Jennifer Jo Cobb, and we make the position. Move us into 16th.
Still there.
Timon Jaski in front of us. There's Gus Dean,
Stay low, stay low.
32, and there's Matt Crafton. We're a few positions away from some stage points. Gotta back off the gas a little bit here to give Timon Jaski a little sunlight between the front and rear. There he goes. He's gonna go high.
Still
See?
there.
Ooh! Ooh!
Drop your speed, driver. Car high,
Wow.
careful there. 5 to go. You got
That was a butt clincher.
Stay on the bottom.
I really thought there was going to be an incident there, but luckily I don't think we passed below the yellow lines. But that was scary. That was really scary. So there goes Timon Jaski behind us. Move us up in the 13th position.
You're all clear up top.
Jeez,
All
get
right,
Timon
you're
Jaski
clear.
away from me. Now look at this. We're going to go 3 wide, and we're going to get around these folks. Sheldon Creed has fallen back here. Move us into the top 10.
Stay on the bottom.
I can't even tell who's leading this race right now, but there's Jordan Anderson, who was leading earlier.
Still there.
Just gotta play this nice and careful, nice and easy through here.
You just posted
4
your
to
best
go.
lap ever.
4 to
Careful.
go in this
Still there.
stage. There's Grant Enfinger above us. He's gonna fall behind us. He does have a little help from Jordan Anderson, but not very much.
Stay on the bottom.
See, when you're in this little pack of trucks, you gotta be super careful who you go with. And right now, we're just behind Tyler Hill, trying to make some moves here. Zane Smith tries to go to the high side. I'm gonna back off just a hair.
Careful.
I really
Still there.
don't know what's going on. In front is Ross Chastain. So Ross Chastain is the leader of this truck race.
Careful. Still there.
Stay right here behind Tyler Hill. Might get a little help here from Sheldon Creed. There's Natalie Decker, who's got her best
Stay low.
her best spot up here. She's currently going to go for 2nd place, or I think she's going to go for the race lead. So now we go underneath Tyler Hill, and we're going to get in behind Natalie Decker
You
here.
got room. You're clear. You got
I
room.
wonder.
You're clear.
You know, I kind of wonder. Let's try it. You're a much better driver than me. Well, thanks. I'm not that good of a driver, but thank you. Let's see if we can push Natalie Decker to a win. God, that'll make some NASCAR fans both angry and happy. Let's see if we can do that, or at least keep her up here, because I want her to get some stage points. There we go. Look at this, pushing Natalie Decker, trying to get around Ross Chastain with 2 to go in stage 1.
Careful. Still there.
Ross Chastain will now fall
That'll
behind.
earn you a few stage points.
Oh, the caution came out. Natalie Decker wins the stage, and we come home in 3rd. Impressive. Wow. So we come home 3rd, which means we get stage points for this season. And if you notice that there is no sign of Stuart Friesen until you go all the way back to 31st. Holy cow. And it looks like the caution was for Angelo Ruck. Oof. Alright. Well, here we go. Time for stage 2. See what we can do with this, because this is going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. Pace car is in. Green flag is back out for stage 2. And the First Step Solutions 250. It's another 9-lap stage. Let's see if we can't make some more moves here. This truck is doing a lot better right now in terms of being up here, but I don't know if it's going to be any good on the restart, so that might cause a problem should we get a late race restart, but let's see what happens.
Stay low, stay low.
Behind us right now, that should be Gus Dean.
Outside.
Gus Dean is really trying to get some moves here. Here comes Tyler Hill to the outside. He's going to try
On the
and
outside
push
now.
Ross Chastain. Look at the top line. They just are hooked up beautifully. Ross Chastain goes to the race lead, and somehow we ended up going to the outside as well. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. Ooh. Oh boy.
Hold your line,
This is
driver.
not pretty. We got one truck low and one truck high. Hold our line.
Inside.
8 to go in this stage. I have no help behind me. I have a little bit of help, but it's not going to be enough. Ross Chastain now takes over the race lead. Natalie Decker second. Tyler Hill's third. Gustine fourth. Here comes Sheldon Creed pushing Gustine. We're running this as if this is like the last lap at Daytona or something. Now we'll get up behind Tyler Hill, and now we're going to go right to the front. We're going to push Tyler Hill up here and see what we can do. He's not really a good lead truck, and he's way too high up the track, so we may have to screw him or something. Let's see what we can do. Okay, Gustine moves in front of us. There's Sheldon Creed on the bottom, that number 2 truck. And here comes Josh Rayum. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, this is going to be really bad. I had to get out of the way there, and Tyler Hill is just not strong enough for us to push.
Clear outside. Hold your line, got one inside.
To be honest, at this point, if we don't win here at Daytona, we can always think big picture. But right now, we still got plenty of laps to go, so we still have time. I just realized I was still in 3rd gear the entire time. Holy Christ! Thank goodness we fixed that. I was wondering why my truck was whining so much.
Inside.
Now we should be okay. Natalie Decker continues to lead. There's Ross Chastain, Sheldon Creed. We're going to end up moving Gustine out to dry. And now we make it 3 wide. Super close here. This is like way too close for comfort.
3 wide, keep pushing. Clear high, bud.
So we slip down here towards the bottom. And now we're going to go in behind Josh Rayum. And we leave Ross Chastain out to dry. But look at this, Zane Smith gives us a nice little bump. Well, a little bump back there. It takes talent to be able to race and cast at the same time. Thanks.
Stay low.
Now we moved into 2nd place. There's Natalie Decker in front of us. I don't know if we have enough to get around her. We're going to need another push from somebody. Possibly from Zane Smith.
Still there?
But we need to be very careful. We don't want to go below that double yellow line.
5 to go, you got this.
5 to go. Try something here. I'm gonna back off just a hair from her and see if I can't get a run. Okay, she's going high, now she's going back down low. Now she goes up high to protect. We should have enough momentum to pass her. There goes Natalie Decker to 2nd. And we will take over the race lead.
You're all clear up top.
So now we lead in the First Step Solutions 250. Now that we're in the lead, we have to be really careful here. We don't want to give up the bottom too much. We also don't want to cause anything to go wrong. Because there is Zane Smith behind us, Grant Enfinger, Natalie Decker, and Jordan Anderson. 4 laps to go. We'll have to see if that top line tries to do anything, because right now the bottom lane has got a couple of trucks in it, but then when you look further back, it's not a pretty sight. Go to the backstretch here and see what everything looks like. Ooh, Zane Smith and Grant Enfinger are going to try something, but not happening. I think the only way this is going to work is if I can protect that bottom. And right now my truck is wanting to hug the bottom pretty well. Now let me see something here. You know, we could go up a 2-tire pit stop, because those left side tires are going to still be fine. I'm thinking that we may end up doing a 2-tire pit stop. We'll have to see what happens here. So right now, we lead the race. Zane Smith is 2nd, Grant Enfinger is 3rd, Jordan Anderson on the outside is 4th, and Spencer Boyd 5th. You can see right now that Jordan Anderson is really trying to make that top line work, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. There! So the stage finishes under caution, and we take home another stage win. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna go 2 right side tires. Don't need to fix the damage. I'm gonna take a little bit of tape off. The wedge we're going to keep the same way. Yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. Alright, so we're taking 2 right side tires. Let's see if this is going to help us. We'll have 34 laps to go. But hang on a second. 2 cans of fuel. Right sides. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're going to fall back to the 8th position. Because I think some people decide to take no tires. So this will help us out tremendously. Here we go, the final stage is green. Final stage in the First Step Solutions 250 is 31 laps. Let's see what we can do here to keep this going. I'm going to go down low here to see if I can collect some help. Because I know it's going to take a little bit for these right side tires to kick in. Falling back into the 9th position. Right now, it looks like we're going to get some help from Mike Harmon. Where did he come from? Clay Greenfield goes to the outside, and it looks like he's gonna really take off and get in front of us. Gustine now goes to the outside, but Clay Greenfield goes up and forward and throws a block. That actually helped us a little bit. So we're back here in 11th. Gotta be really careful here. Don't want to have any problems when it comes to any of this.
Stay low, stay low.
God, it's good to see Mike Harmon up here. 30 laps to go. Now, right here, we don't have to worry too much about. We don't have to worry too much about where we are at this point. It's still a long way to go. So, what we can do, just kind of relax a little bit right here.
Still there?
Ross Chastain will just go back in front of us. There we go. Because, like I said, we don't need to lead every lap. In fact, we're finishing ahead of Stuart Friesen pretty well. This could mean we could take the points lead with this. Because he's not going to gain a single stage point, which is going to be huge for us.
Still there?
Spencer Boyd on the outside. There's Grant Enfinger and Zane Smith. Boyd with a push to Grant Enfinger. 29 to go.
Stay on the bottom here.
You can see right here, as we make our way to turn 1 and 2, everybody's just right on top of each other, and all the trucks behind us are kind of 2 by 2. But look at the bottom lane. It is moving a hell of a lot better than the top lane. Sheldon Creed is really trying to make something happen there, but it's not going to be enough. I'm going to get a little bit off of Ross Chastain's bumper for a sec. A little push. Natalie Decker is going to the race lead again. Man, go girl.
Still there.
Ooh, look at this. We're pushing Ross Chastain through the middle.
Outside, outside.
Ooh. God, that lag spike happened at the worst time. 28 laps to go.
Stay low, stay low.
Now Natalie Decker goes high, and we might be able to push Ross Chastain, but not quite.
Stay on the bottom here.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
You got room, you're clear there.
We're now up into the 3rd position. Just gotta be really smart here. Don't pull any stupid moves. Just be smart. Jordan Anderson is coming up behind us and is gonna give us a push. Now we're gonna bump Ross Chastain into the race lead.
Still there?
Natalie Decker is gonna fall back behind us. Ooh, somebody got wicked loose right there. That was Jordan Anderson, so everybody had to scatter. Which is not a pretty sight at all. 27 to go. Look who else is also up here too. Mike Harmon. Where did he come from? And Jesse Little is up here too. That's pretty impressive. So right now, Ross Chastain leads. We're 2nd. Mike Harmon 3rd. Natalie Decker 4th. And Jesse Little currently runs 5th. Jeez, look at everybody all over the place there. And right now, it's kind of a 2-truck tango here with me and Chastain. But, look at that, he went way high. Here comes Mike Harmon at the bottom. I didn't have enough time to go underneath him. So Mike Harmon is now going to go to 2nd place.
Still there?
We're going to have a little bit of help here from Natalie Decker, hopefully. Stay up here on the high side, and we can slip in here to the bottom. Yes, we can.
Still there?
Mike Harmon now goes to the top side. I don't know why he did that. Kind of wanted to draft with him, but okay.
Stay on the bottom here.
So right now, Ross Chastain continues to lead this race, but we might be able to pass him here at some point. But right now, I don't want to pass him just yet. I don't necessarily want to pass him. I want to wait for the right opportunity to do this. Because see, here's the thing. If we pass Chastain too early, that's going to put us in the catbird seat, because then we'll have a bunch of these other trucks behind us. Passing too late, and we could find ourselves finishing in a not-so-good thing. Well, we're at the official halfway point of this race. 25 laps to go. There's going to be some long laps, that's for sure. We may need another caution in all of this, but we'll see. Ben Rhodes is now in the 5th position after starting way back in the field. Ooh, Chastain really went all discombobulated. I like what Ross Chastain's doing here. He is making his truck as wide as it can go, because he knows I'm going with him. He knows that I'm gonna have to stay behind him for right now, because I could pull out and pass, but remember what I just said. Don't want to pass too soon. Ben Rhodes up to 3rd now. Caution is out. Wonder who ended up spinning out this time. Where's Stuart Friesen? Did Stuart Friesen have an incident? Ooh, he is having a very bad Daytona race. It looks like Matt Crafton is 9 laps down too. Jeez. Do we pit? No. We're not gonna pit. Alright, here we go, folks.
Alright, man. You're coming to the green. Be ready here.
And we're back underway.
Still there inside.
Oh, we got a really good start there on Ross Chastain with 21 laps to go.
Say hi, say hi.
Look at this. We're actually getting a good run.
Clear low, bud.
And put us into the race lead. But I don't know if this is where I want to be right now. Because to be honest, like I said, it's 20 laps to go. I really don't know if I want to be up here, quite frankly. But since we're up here, we might as well just block with all our lives. Let's see what we can do here. You know, what's cool too is that way at the end of last year when we started this season, we were really fast here at Daytona.
20 more laps, over 6.
And this truck may be the truck that we take to Talladega as well. But Talladega's not for a couple of races. By the way, too, for those that want to join First Step Solutions, you can look them up on Dishboard. Just look up First Step Solutions and you will find them. We have so many different factions that we can check out. We have a radio faction, we have journalists, security, just name a few. You can go in there and have some great fun. So make sure you guys join First Step Solutions. It's the only place, it's the only mental health server that isn't a cult, and also is perfect for your health. Coming out of the tri-oval as we cross the line, 19 laps to go. You can see everybody is just kind of sitting there. Todd Gilliland is also showing a wheel up here. I went down below there and just kind of bit the double yellow line right there. As you can see, there's a 4-truck breakaway at the front of the pack. Johnny Sauter is also moving his way up as well. Trying to break the draft a little bit. Coming around to just 18 to go.
Caution.
And another caution has come out. Who is it for? Looks like nobody. Alright, well, we don't need to pit at this point. So we'll advance to the restart. And we'll see how many laps we have left, but this is going to be a barn burner of a finish.
Coming to the green, driver.
Here we go.
Almost ready.
Green flag is back out in the First Step Solutions 250 here at Daytona
You're clear.
with 15 laps to go. So only 15 laps remain here at Daytona. We got off to a pretty good start here, getting in front of Ross Chastain, and now Ben Rhodes is mounting a huge charge behind us. Ooh, he's coming up fast. Oh, Jesus, the 4 sport trucks are right there. And who invited Jennifer Jo Cobb into the mix? She's drafting with Brett Moffitt. Now Johnny Sauter goes to 5th, as everybody's just kind of all over the place back there. And so far, we have not seen the big one. Let's keep it that way. 14 laps to go. Ooh, Ben Rhodes is coming to the outside. He's got major help there from Austin Hill.
Careful.
Boy, they timed that move beautifully. Ooh, I clipped the ground there a little bit, but who's that behind me? I believe that is...
Still there.
Who is that? Oh, it's Brett Moffitt, who is probably doing an apologetic bump from what happened last time we were out here.
Outside, outside.
Ben Rhodes now is taking over the race lead with a little help from Austin Hill. Ooh, getting a little bit weird here with this
Stay on the
truck.
bottom.
But now Ben Rhodes leads the way.
Still there.
That's okay,
Clear high, clear high.
because we'll let him lead and use up his stuff. 13 laps to go. We need to be really careful here too, because if the caution does come out again, that could cause some disaster. Be really careful here with him. Austin Hill's behind us. Whoa! Truck got really loose there. You guys couldn't tell, but I could tell on my steering wheel. Yikes. Oh boy. $12 laps to go now. Just kind of concentrating a little bit here, seeing where I can get Ben Rhodes. You have to be really careful here. Just trying not to do anything foolish. A Ford, a Chevy, and a Toyota are the top 3 right now. Ross Chastain 4th, Jesse Little to 5th. Ooh, right up against Ben Rhodes again. Just pushing the heck out of his rear end. 11 laps to go. Alright, this is where we're going to have to start making some moves. It's go time. But we're going to need to find the right way to pass him. I think I kind of know what to do. So we're going to stay locked to his back bumper here. Ooh boy. See if we can make something happen. Ooh, well played. He knew exactly where I was going. We're gonna figure out a way to get around Ben Rhodes.
All right.
10 to go this time. You know what? I'm gonna back off of Ben Rhodes a little bit and have him get a little false sense of security. Maybe if Austin Hill could just get up behind me, that'll help. Or we'll take him by surprise.
Still there?
Here we go for the race lead. Do we have enough to pass him? Oh, it's going to be close going to the corner. Let's see what happens. I think we do. So put us back to P1. Ben Rhodes now has no help. Austin Hill is now behind us. Ooh, but I think Austin Hill tried to make some room for Ben Rhodes, but couldn't get it done. 9 to go this time. Now we need to be really careful here with Austin Hill and Ross Chastain. Just need to be smart about this. Ooh, that top line is probably going to get moving here. Joe Nemechek up to 5th. We can dip below the yellow line a little bit. We just couldn't advance our position that way. Look at this. Coming back around to the line. It's 8 to go now. 8 to go at the stripe. Austin Hill and Ross Chastain are trying to make some moves, but Austin Hill goes high, and he's going to lose 2nd and 3rd place. He may lose a few more positions, too. So now put Ross Chastain right behind us. I even see Jesse Little coming up in here. It's go time now. Everybody's just going to be trying to make more moves. So we need to be really careful and try to block any forward momentum. Jesse Little, who's now in the playoffs, is right behind us. See if we can't keep an eye on him, as Ross Chastain has no help, but he might get some help from Joe Nemechek. At the line, 7 to go. 7 to go in the first F Solutions 250. We have the race lead. Jesse Little 2nd, Joe Nemechek 3rd, Josh Rayum 4th, and Ross Chastain 5th. Let's not hit that corner again, otherwise the truck will just bounce up the track. Ooh, it's a 4-way battle here. It's a 4-way train. Let's see if we can keep this up. Six to go this time by. Jesse Little and Joe Nemechek are trying to make a Hail Mary pass here, but I don't think they can do anything. Gonna keep an eye on them. I see a 2nd lane trying their darndest to be formed. Ross Chastain on the high side. Ooh, they're coming quick. Joe Nemechek right there behind him. Ooh, that was a good snake fake. That was a very good snake fake right there. He almost lost the lead. Here comes Ross Chastain with a full head of steam. Had to go up and block his forward momentum. Coming to the line, we're going to have 5 laps to go in the first F Solutions 250. Ooh, this is getting good. This is go time now. Everybody's going to be battling for position here. Man, that big old block we did to Ross Chastain really didn't help him. And now look at them trying to go up towards the high side. I think they're going to try and make a move up there, but there's nothing they can do. Ooh, they started to make a 2nd line. Joe Nemechek is going to get hung out to dry, I think. Yep, he's going to be hung out to dry. Here we go again. Coming to the line, we will have 4 to go this time. Man, it looks like there's been a lot of issues here, because I see a lot of tire marks and everything. When you're leading at a place like...
Wave them guys off, caution's out.
Oh, this is going to be a green-white checker finish, because we just had another incident. Oh boy. This is going to be huge. Where is Stuart Friesen anyway? Oh, he's up in 11th. We need to hope that he doesn't get up any more positions, but oh my goodness. This could be huge. Alright, here we go. It's NASCAR overtime. Let's see what happens here in the First Step Solutions 250.
Ready?
Here we go. Green flag is out. Let's see what we can do.
One outside. You're all clear up top there. 2 to go.
Now, once we hit the line again, the next flag ends the race. And we got an amazing start right there on the field. Now we just got to be really careful here and not give them an inch, and not do anything foolish. Here comes Josh Rayum to the back tail section. He's got a really good move. Here comes the top lane. We blocked the forward momentum of Jason White up there. Ross Chastain, and look who's fifth. Stuart Friesen. Oh dear. This means we may or may not be able to take the points lead away from him. We'll have to see what happens here. Coming out of the final corner, we are going to make it to the white flag. The next flag ends the race. Whether it be the caution flag or whether it be the checkered flag. Let's see what happens here. Another big run to the high side. Oh, Jason White's gonna go way too high. Here comes Stuart Friesen. We're gonna block. We're gonna try and block all 3 lanes here. Make our truck as big as possible. Oh, this is getting good. I don't know where Stuart Friesen came from, but holy shnikes. He's definitely gonna get some big points here. Coming out of turn 3 and 4. With the pack snarling behind us. We're coming out of turn 3 and 4. Down to the front straightaway. Win number 7 is earned. We win the First Step Solutions 250 at Daytona. Get this red.
Great teamwork. Nice job. Checker flag yours.
Yes! Oh my goodness, that was great. That was phenomenal. Alright everyone, it's time to strike a match and burn it down. Yes! Come on. There we go. Yes! We won at Daytona, baby. We held off a hard-charging Stuart Friesen to take home an impressive win. Holy cow, let's see the replay. That was totally wicked. Alright, let's have a look-see here.